Okay, welcome to the Wednesday night wrestling recap for Wednesday, September 25th. We're going to be going over what happened last night on SmackDown and also NXT. So we'll also have wrestling news as well. So this is on the video. We're recording this, so let's go ahead and give you what happened on SmackDown last night. We're about to do that in a second. Let's go to SmackDown. SmackDown results. SmackDown results from last night. Daniel Bryan's, Eric Rollins, and get this off the screen. Eric Rollins and Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon and more. That's what happened last night. The cover started at 7 p.m. last night. Refresh the page throughout the night for continuing coverage. That's what they wanted you to do on here. So this is ProWrestling.com. You can go there anytime. We use these sites anytime we do these recordings. Okay. Eric Rollins kicked off Tuesday Night SmackDown, who claimed what happened last week was a work of art. He does inherit. Rollins says also he creates violence and demands respect, but fans see him less as a human. So you are. I mean, sometimes they will see you less as a human. That's one thing. Sure, they're gonna cheer for you. Sure, but they're gonna be booing you. That's the comes with the territory. Rowan says he can destroy and dominate. That makes you right. So I say this. That's something right there. Okay. First match of the night was Eric Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. When these two get at it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a slam dam slap and knocker match. So this is what we're showing you right now. Doing this recording. So your winner was Eric Rollins. After that, Roman Reigns and Harper looked to continue to beat up Bryan. Roman Reigns makes his way to ringside to level things up. So that was it was going to be Reigns, Harper, and Rollins. That's going to be a 3-on-1 match. So that's every time you're in a 3-on-1 match, it's not good. It ends not good for the person that's involved. Okay, let's go ahead and give you the second results. Okay, Brock Lesnar discusses Kobe Kingston, excuse me, discusses Brock Lesnar. He discusses Brock Lesnar about coming back on Monday Night Raw. Chad Gable promo. That's one of the promos. Chad Gable versus Mike Canis. Chad Gable was your winner. Backstage, Charlotte Flair talking to R-Truth. See. Okay, Carmella versus Ric Flair versus Bayley. Charlotte Flair, excuse me, not Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks. That's the match that went on. Carmella and Charlotte Flair. So we pull this down. So we're showing you this. Your winner was Bayley and Sasha Banks after the match. Excuse me. Truth takes Carmella away. Women to the women's locker room. Flair along her heels. So that's okay. The next one is Ali versus Sensei Nakamura and Sami Zayn. That was another match that happened on last night. Your winner was Sensei Nakamura. So that was in that match. Okay, let's see. Let's flip this over. Okay, the next match over. New Team versus New Day versus B Team. Excuse me. New Day versus B Team. New Day versus B Team as well. New Day was the winner. Also, Warriors take on that's Kabaski Warriors. I'm saying it night versus Fire and Desire. That's one of the matches on SmackDown. Kabashi Warriors won the match. Lawsuit settlement. Shane McMahon wants to get the rights. Wants to get right into bringing out Kevin Owens. That's what they're talking about, the lawsuit. So that was between Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. So that was on last night's SmackDown thing. Backstage brawl. Becky Lynch giving an interview, but Sasha Banks appears to attack her, and the two women ended the show. Just Boss had the upper hand, so that's how the show ended on SmackDown last night. You know, anytime SmackDown has stuff like that, they're going to have fireworks and stuff like that after the end of the shows. So, okay, let's give you, let's see. Okay, WWE announces Cousins versus Cousins in 205 match. This is a family affair. That's what this was talking about. So that's anytime you have family members involved, it's going to be an altercation and stuff like that. WWE don't want that to happen. Don't want family and stuff like that. They want this. They want them to fight and all that. So that's what happened on 205 Live. So let me see. Switch this over. Okay, NXT. NXT last night. Let's give you NXT news and information. Next Wednesday may end up in a pivotal moment in history. 2-hour NXT will broadcast live on USA Today for the first time. So that's going to be next Wednesday night. If you want to watch that, that will be on the USA Network. So I think that's good. Because the WWE Network, sure, they're going to have it on there. That's their live streaming service and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, look, I think that NXT should be on national TV. It should be on the USA Network. Because next Wednesday night, also, the auto wrestling organization AEW starts to come into play. So that's another wrestling organization. It's going to start. It's going to start up the Wednesday Night Wars once again. It will happen once again. Make no mistake about it. It will happen again. NXT will take on AEW. That's another wrestling organization. So I'm pretty sure if AEW survives, I'm pretty sure they're going to be the next WWE taking over in the next couple of years. So that's going to be, they have women's matches, so that's going to be next week on USA Today. It starts at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to be the Wednesday Night Wars that's going to begin next week with AEW and also the NXT and also WWE. It's going to be involved. So okay, WWE Twitter tournament finds SmackDown greatest superstars. I think it's a double-edged sword, if you ask me. They're asking for the greatest superstars of all time. This is on Twitter. If you want to it's a Twitter tournament. If you want to get involved in it, you can go to twitter.com/WWE. They're looking for the greatest superstars of all time. That tournament's will be on there. So if you want to participate, you can participate in that venture. It's from ProWrestling.com. Let's see what else we need to talk about tonight. Okay. Update on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He underwent emergency surgery for 2 hours in two emergency surgeries in 24 hours. So hopefully he is going to be okay. So he's the Hall of Famer, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So this is what we're showing you right here. So he went under 2 emergency surgeries. That was in 24 hours. So, like I said, hopefully he is going to be. He's wrestling comfortably. I see him. I see the picture of him right there. So that is from ProWrestling.com. ProWrestling.com. Let's see what else we need to talk about tonight. Okay, what else we need to discuss here on the recording? Let's see. Huge news. Huge news for fans. Look to watch AEW Dynamite outside the U.S. That's good. For the people outside the U.S., I think it's good that AEW is going to be. But here's the kicker. If you want to order their streaming service, it's $2.99 per episode each week, and also $4.99 a month. That's $5 a month. If you're outside those countries, that's the UK, Ireland, Australia, Japan, Spain, Brazil, and also the Middle East. So that's they're offered. That's going to be on FITE. That's FITE. So that's going to be a streaming service. So unfortunately, if you have to order that service in order to get the AEW Dynamite. I think it's going to be next Wednesday. So let's see what else we need to talk about tonight before we close this out. Okay, let's see. MLW set to return to Philly. That's MLW. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that wrestling program is. That is going to be in Philly. It's going to be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tickets is on sale on Monday, September 30th. This is Major League Wrestling. That's MLW. That's another. That's probably an independent wrestling organization. So if you want to get tickets for that, you can go get your tickets in Philadelphia. They will be out September 30th. Fightland will take place February 1st, 2020 from 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It will be on, it's a Fusion tape, so it's going to be Fusion. Tape Major League Wrestling will be on Fusion, so it's taped on there. So this is the matches that's going to be going on. We're showing you on the screen. If you see this video, so you'll see this on the screen. Once again, you go to, let's see, www. Let's see. Follow Major League Wrestling on Facebook. That's Facebook.com/Major League Wrestling. Also on Twitter and also on Instagram, that Major League Wrestling. Or you can also follow them on their website at www.mlw.com. That's mlw.com. See what else we need to discuss before we turn off for this evening. Okay. Hagman Page um, announced for AEW TNT debut. He will be on that broadcast that will be on October 2nd. That will be next week. So that will that will be the first installment of the new wrestling organization called AEW. That's All Elite Wrestling. So okay, let's see one more before we so Eddie Kingston set to for set for NWA taping. That's NWA taping. This is one of another wrestlers right there. Another latest episode of 10 Pound of Gold. National Wrestling Alliance announced Eddie Kingston will take part of their first TV taping on September 30th. So that's another wrestling organization. You could go to NWA. So the National Wrestling Alliance. That's NWA.com or something like that. You can follow. So he will take part of that taping. So okay, let's see what else we need to discuss. I think non-unique matches. Let's go ahead and go over that non-unique matches. We want to see in AEW. This is so less than 2 weeks away of AEW premiering on TV for the first time in 18 years. That's since 2001, since WCW was on the air back in 2001, and they kind of went out of business and stuff like that. So that's on TNT. That's been a long time. So Cody Rhodes versus Jimmy Havoc. That's another match. Peter Avron versus Orange Cassidy. Also Fleetnick versus let's see Skypiro. I'm trying to say his name. Also Sammy Gutenberg versus it's hard tricky names. I'm gonna show you the names on the screen. So we're showing you the names right here on the screen. So if you're interested in AEW, you can come on down. That AEW is going to be on Mondays and I think on Wednesdays as well. Chris Jericho will take on John Moxley. It's going to be on one of the matches as well. So they're going to have some pretty good matches on Monday and Wednesday. So that's going to set off the Monday night, and also it's going to be Wednesday night wars. That's one thing about it. They're going to have the Wednesday night wars once again. So this is from ProWrestling.com. You go to ProWrestling.com for more details on all your wrestling needs and stuff like that. If you so let's go ahead and switch this over.